Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the podcast, the new and experienced investor podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Alex Barnett. I'm the new guy.
And I'm Joe Holmes. I guess that makes me the old guy or the experienced guy. That's right.
That's
what it
right.
is. Yes.
We're going to find out just how much experience you had because you had an experience over this last week, that we're going to talk all about. So,
I did.
Yes.
I did.
I can't wait to hear about it.
I'm ready.
And I saw my whole feed was everybody that was there in my Instagram feed.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a happening thing.
So, yeah, I was at BPCon 2023 in Florida, in Orlando.
Well, what about the people that don't know what that means?
Bigger Pockets.
Conference.
Yeah. Conference, BPCon. Bigger Pockets Conference 2023. It was in San Diego last year and in Orlando this year. And not to spoil it for you, but it'll be in Cancun next year.
Ooh. And apparently you had a good time.
I had a good time. I want to dedicate this episode to Gideon, who is the founder of Pelago,
Okay.
the brokers that I work with, and Violet, who is the broker in Florida.
Excellent.
And we hung out a lot,
Cool.
had a great time, met a lot of people, did a lot of different things.
Yeah.
A lot of things out of my norm.
I love that.
A lot of things out of my norm.
And that's cool because you guys mostly are meeting on Zoom. It's sort of a virtual brokerage.
Yeah.
So getting together in person, it brings a whole new layer to the relationship, I assume.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's great.
You get to know people a lot better in person.
Yeah. That makes sense. Before we dive into that, I want to jump quickly to an event that we have coming up on October 30th. If you guys are here in Southern California, Orange County specifically, Joe has a meetup that he's had for a while, and we're taking it to a new location. We're going to see what it feels like. Hangar 24. We have a really cool speaker, Sam. And he is an aerospace engineer turned real estate investor, and he's doing something really cool where if you don't have all the money to flip or get into properties, he's doing sort of like a fractional share, thing where he's crowdfunding, and then you get a piece of the profits. So that'll be cool to hear about. So if you guys are in the area, it's a really good networking event, just like Bigger Pockets. It's a mini Bigger Pockets, I would say, and come and join us. So you can either scan that QR code on there, or you can go to ocinvestormeetup.com, and that's going to take you to the meetup page. Then you can RSVP, and we'll see you there.
And it is outdoors.
Yep.
I normally have it indoors.
Yep.
But you convinced me outdoors.
It's a major concern.
And you said it was going to be really warm.
Yep.
Wasn't going to be cold.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's going to be hot. We're going to be sweating.
So if it's not, you know who to blame.
Bring a jacket just in case, but you're not going to need it. It's one of those things.
You're going to need it.
So yeah, it goes from 6 to 9. It'll be 9, but I'm not going to bring a jacket just out of spite. So
the weather in Florida was absolutely gorgeous. I honestly, I felt like I was back at home. It was that nice.
Where's home?
Here, California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to, okay.
Here. Where else is home?
I was going to be like Puerto Rico.
No.
Okay.
No, home.
That's
Here.
Dad's home.
Here.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, but with a little more humidity in the air, or wasn't too bad?
No. Violet said that the northern part of Florida, there's less humidity than where she's at.
Gotcha.
And especially during the summer, she said she usually goes away to Europe.
Oh.
To avoid the humidity.
Fancy.
Yeah. I hope I'm not, it's okay for me to tell all the secrets that I learned.
Yeah, it's going to be the dish episode.
Yeah.
Loose lips, But yeah, walk us through it.
No, it was perfect. It was honestly, it was great. The plane ride was terrible. Left here, Orange County, at 8 in the morning. Got delayed in Houston for another 4 hours.
Wow.
Because the pilot apparently had an injury on his leg, had some stitches, and the stitches started to come apart. So they had to get a new pilot. We were on the plane for I'm gonna say half hour, and then they took us off the plane, and then 4 hours later we get a new plane
Oh my
and
gosh.
a new crew. Didn't get there, because of the time difference. They're 3 hours ahead, so didn't get there till midnight.
Dear God.
And I don't normally take Ubers, but I decided to take an Uber. I didn't want to rent a car. We were going to a resort. It's like, what do I need a car for? So I didn't. So I took an Uber. I'm starving at 12 o'clock at night, and I asked the Uber guy. I go, "Hey, is it protocol can I ask you if you can stop someplace so I can get some food before we get there?" And he said, "Boop." He stopped it. He says, "Where do you want to go?" And I go, "I don't know. This is your country, not mine." So he took me to a place called Wawa.
Yeah.
And you actually know about Wawa?
Oh, yeah.
I never heard about Wawa, but took me to Wawa, had some literally fast food, got back in the car, and he took me to the hotel that I was staying at, that everybody was staying at, the resort. And then had a great time. Gave him a really good tip.
There we go.
5-star rating.
He knew it.
He knew
I had
he was
to
take
doing.
care of him.
Yeah, you had to.
I had to take care of him.
Yeah, and if people don't know, really quick, Wawa is it's basically a convenience store.
Yeah.
But they're open late, and you can get a hot meal. They have like a little digital like iPad. You can order like, bagels and sandwiches. What'd you get? Like a burger, ketchup. That's it.
That's it. I'm easy. Burger, ketchup, and
Great.
I actually had a vanilla shake.
Oh,
Yeah,
This is
I
where
know.
the wild side of Joe starts coming
I
out.
know. Yeah, don't go there.
He's like,
Don't go there.
I'm gonna have a vanilla shake at midnight,
Yeah.
just for the heck of it.
So get there. We were at the Marriott right next door, which is the Ritz-Carlton. So we were at a really nice place.
Yeah.
Everything's on your phone. I mean, the key was on the phone. I never checked into the front desk,
Whoa.
either coming or going. Everything was, the key was on my phone. I just push a button and it opened the door.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really cool. So not that I didn't want to talk to anybody, but that was really convenient.
Yeah.
To do
Especially
that.
when you've been on the road for that long, you just want to get in there,
Yeah.
like shower, go to bed, boom.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
And then the next day is the conference starting, or
Next day, no, I always kind of go a day early because of things like this that can happen. The next day, the conference starts, but it doesn't start till the evening.
Okay.
But I get up in the morning, and I'm literally walking out of the elevator, and Gideon, my boss, is there.
Oh, perfect.
And he goes, "What are you doing here?" Because I never told him that I was going.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was a big surprise. I go, "What are you doing here?" And I go,
That's good.
"Surprise, I came." So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And,
Did he invite you, or he said, everyone just knew it was happening, or
Yeah, no.
he was just like, did he tell you he was going?
Yeah, he told me he was going.
okay,
He
gotcha.
told me him and Violet
Oh, cool.
were going because I went to San Diego last year.
Nice.
So he says, "Well, I'm just going to go." And they had a table set up there
Oh, cool.
for the exhibitors and stuff. And so, it actually it worked out really good, because they were at the table working and I was
yeah.
out,
You're just mingling.
and going to the classes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were working and you were going to the classes.
Yeah.
So that was okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you get there, you register, and they give you the breakdown of all the courses and classes.
Correct.
Which ones jumped out to you right off the bat as like, I need to go here?
I had signed up for the ones that I wanted
Okay.
before I got there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that was already done, and I'm sure they do that because they need to find out how many people are actually going to whichever
Right.
session there is, and
Okay.
decide whether to have it in a smaller room, bigger room, or the big room,
Ooh.
the big boys room.
Who's in the big boys room? That's like the headliner.
The headliners, and actually Pace was in the big room, and
Okay. Did he fill it up?
he filled it up.
Wow.
Yeah, he filled it up.
Okay.
He's kind of like you. He loves to talk.
What?
Yeah. Constantly, just like blah 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 blah.
He loves the
What
sound
about
of his
this?
own
What
voice.
about that?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. He loves sub 2 and doing what he's doing, and he's
likes
got a lot
money.
of great information. He really does.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's willing to tell people about it and how to do it and stuff. And it was very interesting, super interesting.
How did he have a long line to get a picture with him?
He did 3 different venues, 3 different events, different times.
Ooh.
He was gracious enough to wait around and take pictures with people. And I did it basically the last time, the 3rd time. And there was a line. I had to wait probably a good 10 to 15 minutes to get a picture with him.
Nice.
He had a book signing as well. So, yeah,
very
it was
cool.
good.
What was his topic? Just general creative finance?
Sub 2.
Sub 2. Okay,
yeah,
all
just
sub
totally
2.
sub 2.
All right. Well, now
2.
the secret's out. So thanks a lot, Pace.
Yeah,
Gosh.
Sub 2. Let's see. Monday, the first thing I went to was a breakout panel, how to get started in commercial investing.
Ooh.
And there was about 4 panelists there, and I won't necessarily bore you with the names, but I don't know that the title really fits what they were talking about. It's more like how to get started in commercial investing. It was more of, this is what I've been doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a case study thing.
You say, well, this is what I'm doing thing. It's not like instructional.
Right.
It's more of hey, this is what I do and how I do it. Not how I do it, but this is what I do.
So
you can do it too.
I buy office buildings.
Yeah.
I buy like whatever.
Yeah.
Apartment complexes.
Yeah.
So if you guys need help, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then at 12 we broke for lunch, and
What was on the menu?
complimentary lunch. Let me tell you, it was great food.
Ooh.
It was I could tell it was freshly prepared.
Okay.
Salad, sandwiches,
Nice.
some drinks and stuff. Iced tea. Don't look at me like, alcohol.
Loads of iced tea.
No, iced tea.
Gotcha.
stuff
Long
like that.
Island iced teas.
No, just regular iced tea. Yeah. Then after that, well, actually, we all 3 of us, Violet and Gideon and I, sat down for lunch, and then they're pretty big tables, so there's about 8, 9 people, and like normal, when you go to a conference like that, everybody introduces themselves. What do you do? How do you do it? And stuff like that. So I'm very quiet, so I don't like to say anything.
Yeah, right. Joe got up on the table and was like,
Yeah.
I'm doing a mini meetup right now.
Yeah. So I met some really interesting young people. And I would say young because I think the average age of a BP attendee, I want to say, is around 35.
Yeah.
Around there.
Makes sense.
I'm going on a cruise Saturday.
Yep.
And I'm going on Princess. Not that you need to know that, but the reason I'm telling you this is the average age on a Princess ship is 70.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's what I like.
Okay.
70, relaxing.
Yep.
No kids running around.
Everyone's cool.
Things
with
like
everything.
that.
No drama.
No drama. No drama. There was drama, but
yeah.
we will pass over the drama. The next thing is personalizing your portfolio.
Oh. What does that mean?
Gosh, there's infinite ways to profit from real estate investing. And this was by Dave Meyer. And he's pretty big in Bigger Pockets. And I've heard him speak before, but he did such a fantastic job.
Okay. Like he was a good speaker?
He goes into, this is real estate, find a niche. This is what you want to do it. Personally himself, he works 20 hours a month, I believe he said.
That's good. I like that.
And that he says, that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. And I keep track of the hours too. And if I get to, 20 and 10 minutes, I'm done. I mean, I'm kind of the opposite. I try to work as much as I can.
Yeah.
And I know you are too. You're constantly working,
I know,
on
that's
the
the
phone,
problem.
talking and all that
Exactly.
stuff. But, your wife is right here. She's the producer. So
Yeah.
you guys are together, which is good,
But 20 hours a month sounds pretty
20
nice.
hours a month, yeah.
Okay.
Very good speaker and very informative.
How do you get to that point? Did he tell you?
And that's another thing that he brought up. He says, this is what I do, and I don't really want to do anything else. I've met my goal, which is to get a certain amount of money, mailbox money every month, and that's it. I'm not going to go crazy. He says, that's just, I don't want to live my life going from, one deal to the next to the next to the next. I've gotten to the point where I'm comfortable with what I have, and I have a family life, and he loves to travel and all that stuff. And, I thought that was really great. I really did.
How does he do it though? Then did he tell you?
No, he just told us he just told us what he did.
All right, I'll buy the book. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think he does have a book.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them have
That's
a book.
what it is. He's like,
but they're not, in your face selling you their book.
Yeah.
They're just, hey, by the way, as far as my credentials go, I've written 4 books. They're in the bookstore if you like to buy them, but it's not like go buy the book if you want to learn what I do.
Well, that's the new hard sell is the non-sell.
Really?
Yeah. You're like, hey,
So
it's out there. Get it. I don't care. All of them. They buy them all up.
Pace has actually sold out his books. I was going to get one and it sold out.
And he's like, I might have some books out there. I don't know. Sold out.
He sold out. The last panel of the day I went to was how to eliminate your taxes legally.
Oh my God. I would have been in the front row.
Yeah. I've been to a lot of these, and they pretty much tell you the same thing every
Offshore
time.
accounts.
If you have kids, you can write your kids off. If you have a 6,000-pound car or more, you can write it off. You can write it off 100% last year, and now you can write off 80%, like right away. They talked about cost segregation and, just things like that. Nothing.
I want the good stuff.
Yeah, nothing really earth-shaking. It's like, do this.
Nothing involving an island.
No, nothing involving Mar-a-Lago or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, Mar-a-Lago's worth $18 million, by the way, and I already sent an offer in, but I haven't heard back. So
it's going down to Barron.
Yeah, so that was Monday, and then really ended around 4.
Okay,
and it was literally party time after that.
Let everybody out of the doors.
Oh my God. It was party time.
It's open bar, right?
In the lobby, it was open bar. It was hosted by, there was a lot of hard money lenders there and other lenders, and they were just throwing money at people and
got money to
food and little munchy things. And
that's where the real...
Even Florida Joe came out for that, let me tell you.
That's where the real truth comes out.
I don't drink, but I have to admit I had a few drinks.
Yes.
Yeah, and the group, had a great time.
There we go.
An awesome time.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's throw some picks up here. Maybe you can kind of explain. You didn't get a lot of picks, but you're enjoying yourself.
I'm not a pick guy. I don't take too many picks. And, and those, the girls,
Okay.
The tall girls? Mm-hmm. The tall girls were at last year's event in San Diego.
Okay. They traveled.
They were at that after party.
Yeah.
And I thought it was awesome. And I go, hey, I gotta get some pictures with the tall girls. And so then I had Violet take some pictures of me with the tall girls.
Yeah, the flamingo.
I thought they were cool.
That is cool.
It is. And, yeah, they're walking around, and they're very friendly.
Okay.
I asked politely, can I take a picture? Oh, yeah, come over, here. Get in between us. Take a picture.
They for sure were not drinking, because I don't think that would be wise to get up on those stilts like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do another one from like the party section.
That's the crowd. That's the 3 of us right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the 3 amigos for the weekend.
3 amigos for the weekend.
That's cool. All right.
Well, yeah, we had a great time.
And so did you get any intel on sort of the expansion of Pelago? Because I know you guys are in a couple states right now. And did we have a timeline, or because it'd be cool to integrate that with the app?
Yeah. He is expanding. I think he's in Texas now and a couple of states in the East. And honestly, excuse me, I didn't know this, but Violet is getting her license, real estate broker's license, at several states around Florida. That he needs to have a broker there to get access to the MLS to
Gotcha.
get those feeds.
Cool.
And so she's been taking real estate exam courses for, I think she said about 6 months now, and she's got either 3 or 4 broker's licenses in different states.
Awesome.
So yeah, he's kind of tasked her with doing that, and
That's cool.
she's been studying a lot. And I mean, really, pretty much real estate is real estate, except a little bit different laws in certain states, but
Yeah.
most of the time, it's all the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she has to go through the motions
sure.
of taking the exam and spending a certain amount of time on each section. So stuff like that. So she's been doing a great job.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, once they get all 50 states, that's going to be really easy to comp a property and do all the math and stuff. So that's
He's in Austin, Texas
Okay.
now as well.
Nice.
Oregon opened up a few months ago. So yeah, he's expanding a lot.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. So every night they have these like parties and it's like a circus.
Every night. Yeah. Every night.
Okay.
Every night there's a party.
Gotcha.
Every night.
Do you see the same people like stumbling around or?
No, not really. Yeah, there's different people.
How many people are in attendance, you think? Do they tell you?
Or for the whole conference, there must have been 3,000
Okay, cool.
people there.
Nice.
Yes, must have been 3,000. And we were in a resort, so it's not like, we could go anywhere. It's almost kind of like you're here. I mean, I didn't have a car. Violet had a car, but we didn't necessarily want to go out. But I did meet several guys that had actually gone out into town, and we're doing bar hopping and stuff. We're doing more of that stuff in San Diego last year,
Right.
than we did in Orlando.
Oh yeah, it's plenty. It's plenty to do at the resort, and then you're going to be getting up early.
And honestly, it's pricing is almost hit like here. We'd have lunch, and it was $20-$25 for a burger and fries.
Sweet Lord.
But
Okay.
that's what we pay here as
Yeah.
well. I mean, we just go down the street to Burger Lounge or
Right,
whatever, and
right.
it's $20-$25 per
True.
burger and fries
Right.
and a drink and
Okay.
the company of the,
Yeah.
what do they call them? Waitresses?
Oh, that's right.
Service.
Yeah,
sorry.
servers, yeah.
Service.
Okay. So you're staying out late, everyone's partying, and then you got to get up early and do it all over again?
Well, not that early, but
Okay.
let me look at my schedule here for the next day.
Gotcha.
So Tuesday.
Probably that. I'm guessing
They do have, they have networking in the morning. It starts
Okay.
at 7:30.
Nice.
And coffee, pastries, all that stuff. We didn't get up that early.
Yeah.
I think we ended up eating breakfast around 10 or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Maybe
Slept
even,
in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. The next day around 10:15, wealth without cash, how to creatively finance
Oh.
real estate deals.
I know who that is.
Yeah. And that was Pace.
Pace early in the, oh, that's
And
what they
Pace,
did. Gotcha.
he was scheduled to do the small room, and there's no way it was going to hold all of us.
Wow.
He had to go to the big main room,
Yeah.
and he packed it
At 10 in the morning?
at 10 in the morning. Yes. And he's talking about, his normal stuff that he does.
Yeah.
And, it was really a lot of explanation. What the heck is a sub two?
Wow.
Because people, don't know.
Yeah.
Especially the young ones that are just starting.
Yeah.
Don't know. So he did a lot of explanation, and then he talked about deals, and he talked about how to talk to people
Oh, cool.
as well. So
That's
there's
cool.
a little bit of education thrown in there
That's nice.
as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully there are some agents there that are really soaking that part in,
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
But
Yeah, he was trying to educate. In fact, one part of the education process was about 90 to 95% of agents have no clue what sub 2 is.
Right.
And he says, you just have to tell them, you have to train them.
Right.
You have to say, hey, you don't panic. You're going to earn your commission, okay? But it's just a little bit different what we're trying to do and accomplish here. Give me a minute. Let me explain it to you.
Yeah.
So he kind of went into that a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. So
yeah, we're seeing that everywhere.
yeah.
I guess he's making it easier, though, by teaching everybody about it. They're like, oh, I've heard of that before. So
Lunch again. There's a lot of eating and a lot of drinking.
that's real estate, baby.
Yeah. Lunch, a complimentary lunch. Yeah,
Okay.
that was good.
Sandwiches?
Sandwiches.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
sandwiches and desserts galore. Iced tea again.
Okay.
They're good. They're big on the iced tea
Oh,
stuff.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
And then the afternoon breakout session, 10 Secrets to Success in Multifamily Investing, How to Grow an Empire. Another great speaker, Brian Murray. And what I liked about Brian and his talk was he basically, kind of told you how he started and all that sort of stuff. And then he got to a point where I think he does have a book, but he got to a point where he said, he's made lots of money, but he doesn't have like classes. He doesn't necessarily live off the book that he wrote.
Right.
He's all about giving back.
Okay.
He gives back. That's what he does. He gives back, and I was like so impressed
Yeah.
to hear somebody like that, speak about just giving back.
Awesome.
Great talk.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. I mean, I'm looking at the photo that they have on there, and it just doesn't look like the photo. He's got long hair.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. No, he had a really nice photo on here.
What? He's like a hippie guy?
He's like a hippie guy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like a hippie guy. Buying just huge places and stuff.
What, like apartments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He talked about buying an apartment where he was living at the time.
Wow.
And he knew everything about it. In fact, he knew that the people that were running it were stealing from the owners.
Ah.
They'd order a bunch of stuff and they never, intended to put it where it's supposed to go, and they put it on Craigslist and sell it.
Oh my gosh.
He said that was the problem that the owner was having at the time, and he couldn't make ends meet because he was just losing money left and right. And he offered him a price to buy that place. He bought it and basically turned it around.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it was cool. And then Tuesday evening, keynote closing with Tarek and Heather El Musa.
The new wife.
And yeah, and they're obviously they're here from Orange County.
Yeah.
And the new wife. Yes.
Okay.
And so Tarek kind of told us his backstory, which I pretty much knew all of it, but not really all of it.
What is it? What did he used to do?
He was just a real estate agent, and he decided he wanted to start flipping. And then he said, I think this would make a really good, reality type TV show. So he literally wrote to producers and said, hey, this might be interesting.
Yeah.
Reach back out. And he said it took him like a year or two. And then finally somebody reached out and they did a pilot, and they liked the pilot, and, here we are.
Yeah.
Then he starts talking about how much money he's made and all that stuff.
What are we talking?
Lots of money.
Couple hundred mil?
He put together a wholesale team.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty new.
And they sell a lot of properties. I was really surprised that last year, I think he only said that he flipped around, I want to say 35, 40 properties, which is not a lot.
Yeah.
He said he did more business wholesaling of properties than the flipping. So fast forward, then he got married again. They have a baby now. Now he's kind of teaching her the flipping business, and they're coming out with their own show.
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius. What?
Yeah.
How much? Just give me a number.
What?
How much is he making? Or what?
I
What
don't know.
did he drop? Joe,
I kind of lost it after that. It's like,
come on, give me a number. Like
Nah.
100 mil, 200 mil. Like that much?
I don't know. I mean, that's possible with the different. He sells courses too.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm sure he's probably making.
100 mil.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to know like where the ceiling is. You know.
it's pretty high. Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty high.
Good to know.
It's pretty high.
Gotcha.
So that ended early.
And everyone started
like
drinking.
4:00. Yeah, no.
Second night's a little more mellow.
Yeah, no. It was because that was the last night, and then we had the closing finale at Universal's Island of Adventure, and that started at 8:30.
Yes.
So you didn't want to go drunk to that, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe some people did. I don't know.
Yes, for sure, people did.
Yeah. So our little group didn't
Yeah.
go drunk
Okay.
because it was an open bar there.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Yes.
But they waited till they got there before they started drinking again. And then we went on rides, and they convinced me to go on this terrible ride. My head's still spinning.
Yeah, I
from
would have
this
never
ride.
allowed that.
It was like getting into, a Tesla and punching it, and then the car just doing cartwheels and different things. It was crazy. Honestly, it was crazy.
You said you weren't going to go to the theme park.
I wasn't gonna go, but hey, I'm
Yeah.
hanging with the crew.
That's true. You're like,
know.
let's do it.
So yeah, so we all went together.
It's a bonding moment.
Yeah. And then there was a couple more rides that I was convinced to go on. They tried to convince me to go on another one of the first rides that I went, and I said, no, sorry. So I sat down, and there was a guy next to me. He's about probably my age as well. He goes, you're sitting this one out? And I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, my son's up there. I can't do that. I go, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I'm not
So
a rides guy.
We became really good Facebook friends after that.
Okay.
And, started bonding.
Cool.
Yeah, had a good time there. They were out there riding, doing their things out there. They put me on this one ride, which I thought was going to be very passive. It was
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yes.
Yeah. It's big there.
Harry Potter, but it was a ride that it was like a virtual reality ride.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going there, and then all of a sudden you're like, sideways and going down real quick. And
Yeah.
you're not, but it's got the virtual reality stuff
Oh,
going
yeah.
on. It's like crazy.
Yeah. Cranes throwing you all
I
around.
felt just as sick on that ride that I did the first ride.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
You got Harry Potter running around with his broom and
Yeah.
all that stuff. It's like,
I cannot
whatever.
picture you on that.
I know. It's like, and then the thing about that is, I don't know, I don't go to these places.
Yeah.
I do not go to these places. And we were all commenting that we're literally walking on and getting on the ride.
Okay.
But
because they
to get from the first part of going in to
Right.
get to there, it would take you a good 2 hours.
Oh my God.
That's how many crevices in and out they had in there, different rooms. We go and walk into a room, and then there's another room, and there's a bunch of lines, for people that are supposed to be there, but obviously not. Then we go to
Whoa.
another room. And by the time we got to the actual ride, we'd have been probably through 5 or 6 rooms already.
in Harry Potter land
In
specifically?
Harry Potter, in all of them.
Oh.
In all of them. That's,
Okay.
that's how they queue you up.
Yeah. Right.
And you think you go in and like, okay, the next thing is like the ride. No, they queue you up in there for like 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, thank God they had rented the whole place out, and it was just us in there.
How
And
much does that cost, do you think? To rent out Universal Studios for the night.
I haven't got the bill yet.
Okay. Well, let me know.
But I'll let you know. Definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay. What other movies are they promoting? Like, what are the other rides that they're like Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Yes.
Was that one of the crazy ones?
Jurassic Park was crazy.
It was?
Yeah, it was.
The one over here, that's just like a little water ride. It's not that scary.
no,
but-
this is a huge water ride.
Okay.
Yeah. And Gideon didn't want to get wet, but
Right.
hey, we all went on it.
Oh, you did?
We all went on it. You know, did we get wet? Yeah, we got wet. You know, but it was fun. It was fun.
Oh, my
and then they
gosh.
had, you know, the throw the basketball through the hoop and
Right.
the water toys and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Nice.
And, you know, and it's like you can hear people going, I won. And then, you know, they look up there to the person that's behind the booth and, what do I win? Nothing. And it's just practice tonight.
Yeah, you don't
It's
get
just-
the prizes.
You don't get no prizes. You know, all the prizes are back there, and it's like, oh, wait a second, I won. What do I get? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You got to pay to win.
Yeah, they had ice cream. You know, the ice cream carts, and the ladies are just like, here, you want this?
Okay.
know?
Heck yeah.
Desserts,
That's
hot desserts.
cool.
They had hot chocolate you can put over the ice cream, and
God.
millions of toppings. It was very, very nice. First class.
Wow.
First class.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you kind of already spoiled it, but then they had a thing on the TV that you sent me. 2024 BP Con
Yeah.
Cancun.
Yeah. But we were there from 8 or 8:30 till midnight, and then got back, and then the drinking started again.
When you got back,
Oh yeah.
I would not be able to hang.
Oh no. Yeah.
I'd be
no.
back in the room.
No, it's just like, yeah, I'm not sleepy.
Yeah.
Let's have some more to drink.
Yep.
Okay, let's
I know
do
those
that.
people.
Yeah,
I
let's do
know
that.
those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she Irish?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. She's very nice. Very nice person. They both. I mean, they both are very nice. Very nice. But you know, she's I think 34.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
that's what you do when
having
you're
the time of your
34.
life.
You know,
Yeah.
if somebody's giving you free drinks, you take them.
Yeah. That's true.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's fine. You're at BP Con.
Yeah,
Yeah.
having a good time.
Having a good time. Hopefully remembering something. No?
I don't know. What was I supposed to remember?
No, you remembered, but do you think she remembered anything?
Oh yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. No.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a good girl.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome that the team got together. You're even closer. You know, you're going to take on the world together now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then next year, Cancun.
Next year, Cancun, but I think I'm the only one that's going to go because, you know, they said they were not going to go.
They're going, Joe. They're going.
You think so?
Yes, for sure.
I hope so.
Why did they say they're not going to
If
go?
not, I have to bring my California crew with me.
California crew's there.
Yeah? Okay.
The Caribbean's involved. I'm there.
Sounds good. Have you ever been to Cancun?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah. One other
Okay.
time, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
inclusive.
I went up to the top of the pyramid.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool. I want to
Yeah,
do that.
my wife was down at the bottom waving at me. It's like, yeah. I go, don't you want to go up? You know?
Like, yeah, it's fine.
No, I'll wave at you. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I went up.
That's cool.
What else do you do on a pyramid? You know?
Yeah, you go up and you
walk
wave.
up to the top and wave.
Yeah.
at people.
That's nice.
Have them take your picture.
There you go.
Yeah. Flying was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cattle car.
yeah.
They stuff you in there like sardines,
Mhm.
and I had a little child in the seat behind me, pushing the seat.
It's a Greyhound
Yelling.
bus in the air.
Yeah, and I forgot to bring my earmuffs and things, whatever you call them, and so I had to listen to that for 3 hours. It's like,
Yep.
Are we done yet? Can we land? Can I get off? Yeah.
No, you had to sit on there for 4 more hours.
Well, it was 2 flights.
Oh, okay. So
So
they weren't
it's
on that
3.
part where you were sitting on
No,
that. Oh, okay.
no.
I was gonna say like
No, I got lucky. They got off and went someplace else, and I came back to the OC.
yeah.
Yeah, the weather was great. The weather's pretty much like it is here, California. It was awesome. While it did say that if you go south, the humidity is pretty bad.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah. But the waters are blue.
the waters are blue. Yeah.
Was it by the beach at all?
No.
No, okay. It's like
No, it's in the-
Orlando, so it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, it sounds like a blast.
I had a good time. I had a great time with my coworkers. Had a great time.
And are you going to be meeting up with anybody later that you met there? Staying in touch with people?
I gave my card out to several young entrepreneurs,
Nice.
and hopefully they'll reach out.
Yep.
You know, they're from different states, but yeah, I'll keep in contact with whoever reaches out.
Gotcha. Okay. And would you suggest it for, a newer investor to go to this event? Is it worthwhile and you learn something and meet people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
If you want to have a good time and learn about something real estate related, then yeah, I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
I would.
How do you compare it San Diego to Florida?
San Diego, I had my son-in-law go with me and another wholesaler that works in the office here. He was there, but we were mostly in different conferences and stuff like that. And then I stayed there at the hotel, but it was like literally an hour and a half drive to come back. So
Yeah.
both of them came back home. So I was
Gotcha.
kind of by myself.
Gotcha.
But I found another guy that I know really well. He was at the bar with the two tall girls and stuff, and so
nice.
I had somebody to hang around with. But I would say I enjoyed Florida a lot more
Okay.
than I did San Diego, and
Yeah.
and we were in a resort, so it was like there was nothing around us except alligators.
Mm-hmm.
In San Diego, you walk out and you're greeted by homeless people. Yeah. Like, oh gosh, geez. I mean, tents and the
Right.
typical stuff you see here
Right.
in San Diego and in LA and all that stuff. So
Okay.
it was a lot nicer atmosphere. Although I did like going out in San Diego, and we went to this like a steak house. It was sponsored by BP. It was called the Insiders Club. Insider.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm an
I love
insider.
these clubs.
Insider Club. So they sponsored a little get together, again, drinks and some food and stuff at a steakhouse.
Nice.
Oh my God, that was a great steak. It was so good.
What cut do you get? You a sirloin guy or
No, filet.
Filet.
Yeah, filet.
Oh.
Filet.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Go for the best. Yeah.
God, why did I even
What
think
you
that?
shouldn't have asked. Go for the best. So yeah, comparing the two, I would say that Orlando was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
That means Cancun's going to be even better if you're following the
Could be.
trajectory.
yeah, could be,
Orlando, Cancun. Okay.
could be.
Gotcha. I just want to check in with the producer really quick. Do we have any questions?
No questions, but speaking of Florida Joe, I do have a headline you guys could comment on.
Okay, there's a
You might have to
headline.
say it 'cause I don't have a microphone,
Yeah.
so you won't have to repeat it after me. But
So we have a headline apparently relating to Florida Joe.
Florida man found guilty of murdering wife after she refused to go on home renovation TV show.
Okay. Florida man accused of murdering wife after she refused to go on a home renovation show.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
Wow. Juicy real estate details.
I can
I was
understand
over
that.
here producing and it like popped up on my headlines. I was like,
Yeah.
"What chance
Yeah.
it?"
That's interesting. That's the Florida version of Tarek that went left. He went right and they went left. And
Yeah.
he's like, I need to get on this show.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want to. And then,
No,
you know.
and he did say that a lot of his episodes are the dramas created. Because that's what people want.
oh yeah, you have to be like, oh my God, the tile's not in, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
they're-
you're spending too much money.
Right. That's usually what it is.
Yeah. He likes saying that. He used to say that to his first wife.
Yeah. Spending. She's like, you got to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's the same thing over and over again, but it's like, it's pretty interesting because people love the before and the after.
Yeah.
Put a little drama in there, and then now there's like a million versions of that.
Yeah.
So how do we get ours? I don't know. What's
Did
going to be our...
Did Pace start out flipping?
He was a contractor. Yeah. And then
Okay.
started flipping.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. And then he found subject to.
yeah.
He found his calling.
He used to work for Homevestors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I don't know, they went into their own thing and he didn't like it.
Yeah.
So he started his own thing and then got into the creative finance. Apparently his dad was in creative finance.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because he made, like, for whatever reason, he couldn't get a loan. He was like not a W-2 guy, so he couldn't get a loan, so he got all of his properties on seller finance. So that's how he got introduced to it.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I the first property I ever bought investing was basically a sub-2 deal. Back then, we didn't call it that. We just assumed the loan, and the banks didn't really care back then. That property I still own today. But, this sub-2 is not anything new. It's just that he's done a great job at making it famous.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, and breaking it down to where people can understand it.
Yeah.
But awesome. Well, thanks for the recap.
Yeah.
Sounded like you had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
So I hope everyone has the FOMO just like me, and we can all go to Cancun 2024. Mm-hmm. When do they usually release the tickets?
I want to say about 6 months out.
Okay.
They start.
February, March.
Yeah. This year I was really surprised because even like 2 weeks out, you could still get tickets, which is rare because, San Diego was sold out quickly.
Maybe it was the size of the venue?
I don't know. And then there's always those people that buy the tickets, but they can't go. And so they, post on Bigger Pockets. I have a couple of extra tickets if you'd like them. And obviously, if you're a real estate person, you need to negotiate everything. So, the tickets could have been $950 each. And last year, when we went to San Diego, I got my son-in-law Ryan a ticket for $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
We don't ask, you won't get.
That's right. I'm going to seller finance mine next year.
Oh, that's an idea.
Yeah. I'll give him $20 a month for the next 5 years.
Wow.
Someone will go for it.
Wow.
It's cash flow.
Yeah.
We're like, here's your first cash flowing asset.
It's better than losing it because they don't, make any refunds or anything like that. So.
Maybe we do $100 a month for 9 months. $100 a month cash flow.
That'll work.
There you go. That'll be my goal.
But you have to add an extra 100 there for
that's
profit.
True. All right,
you just can't pay them back the $950 or whatever. You have to pay them back a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do. How about for the next year? So $1,200 for a $900 ticket if they finance it.
I'll do that for you.
Never mind. It's not working out. Okay. I was going to do it for the story, but everyone would be like, that's the worst deal ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a 30% return. There,
That's true. That's pretty good.
I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, never mind. I'll just buy mine straight up.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. What a fun time. I feel like I was there. So.
You could have been.
I know. I could have
invited you.
Yeah.
Invited both of you to go, but obviously you had better things to do.
Yeah, we were checking in on the flips. We were
working,
talking.
Okay.
Talking to sellers.
That's good. I've trained you right then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to this 20-hour a month thing.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, you're not that type.
I know.
You're not. You're not that type. This is your type.
Yeah.
Doing something,
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
Same thing today. You're talking on the phone. I'm going, how long is he going to talk to this person? They're best friends now.
Yeah, that's how I get in.
Wow.
And then they trust me.
Yeah.
As they should, because I'm here to help.
Yeah, you had several calls I heard too. It's like, how much you want for your property? $1 million. Well, it says it's only worth 400. Where'd you get the $1 million? That's what I want. You asked me. That's what I want.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
I approach it differently now, but yeah, that does happen.
Yeah.
We had a new caller in here today, which was nice.
Yeah.
Well, he got a good foreclosure lead too.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I missed that?
Yeah.
Really?
It's like his 5th call, and this lady in Santa Ana is going through foreclosure, and she's doing the loan mod thing.
Is that the one he was speaking Spanish with?
No, it was after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seriously. That's like his first day.
Yeah.
The first time he's come in and actually sat down and started calling people because, you were teaching him and stuff.
Right.
That's awesome. I hope he gets the deal.
I know. We went through he pretty much got every seller. He got the guy that was is my house listed? Why you calling me about it? So he got
I heard
that guy.
one. I heard that.
Got the
one.
Spanish caller. He got the
Yeah.
people take me off your list, and then he got a good lead. So it was all of them. I'm
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Just keep doing that.
Yeah. We Carlos, who also speaks Spanish, and I were listening to that Spanish call, and he gets done, and then you're kind of telling him, you should have done this and that, and Carlos goes, "Does Alex speak Spanish?" I go, "No." He sticks his head. "Alex, do you speak Spanish?" "No." Well, how are you giving him advice? Did you understand? "No."
I could just tell.
You could just tell, yeah.
Yeah.
You could just tell.
Yeah, I could tell. I get the vibe of Spanish, if that's a thing.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
You're in California. Why don't you speak Spanish?
I blame my dad. He's half Mexican. He can't speak Spanish. His brother can speak fluent Spanish. So I had to bring my uncle to Mexico every time we went. We had to bring the uncle.
Yeah.
And so my dad was just, I don't know. You know what it was? It was his parents didn't want him to speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
They were in Texas.
Not unusual.
Yeah, so they're like, you need to learn English. And then
Yes. It's not unusual.
and then his dad passed away, so we got a stepdad who was Cuban. And so he was like, bop, 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 speak Spanish. Yeah. So,
Same thing.
So then my uncle can speak Spanish. 2 out of the 5 kids can speak Spanish, and the others are all whitewashed. So that's the
Nice.
story.
Okay.
And then he moved to OC, and then it's all,
Yeah.
Well, I guess I need to learn it, though. I do need to learn it. So Cancun 2024, we're learning Spanish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do a video on it.
Going to Florida is like being in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Everybody there speaks Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
That's when I pick
And
it
I
up.
started speaking Spanish to one of the servers and stuff. And Violet looks at me. She goes, "That's a little rude." I go, "What's rude?" "Well, you're kind of speaking to her in Spanish." I go, "It's because she's Spanish." What?
Yeah.
What's rude about that? Trying to be friendly in her language.
Yeah. I
know?
think that's derogatory.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I was trying to be nice.
Oh, that's good. Man, I wish I was there. All right. It's fine.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
We're done.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us in reliving Joe's adventure in at Bigger Pockets conference. Like I said, I saw a ton of people posting about it. So next week, we'll be having a guest again. So I'm going to announce that shortly. So if you guys can do us a favor, share this far and wide with all your friends, any new or experienced investors, and make sure to block out October 30th if you're in the Southern California, Orange County area, Hangar 24, 6 to 9 for the real estate networking meetup.
Bring a jacket.
Bring a jacket. You're not going to need it, so wear shorts.
jacket.
Bring a jacket, but wear shorts and flip-flops.
Okay.
Then you'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll see you guys next week.
See you later. If you want some more advice on real estate investing, reach out to us one-on-one.